the break. And a nice throw down from Hayden Priest. Cut the top of the 7th, a batter short. Highlight reel for sure for that young man. Scores 2-1. Central Missouri haven't scored since the 6th. And they scored another in the 4th, but Washburn on the biggest dry spell. They haven't scored since the 1st. Cale Savage's home run looked like it was going to start something early, but just didn't do the trick exactly like they may have wanted. Up first, Blake Scott. Scott so far today 0 for 2 with a strikeout alongside a flyout. Also on that strikeout there in the early innings, had a interference that caused an out at second as well. So swing and a miss for strike 2. 1-2 count for Scott at the plate. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Drop third strike, will hustle the first, and he's out there. Forgot to mention, Jonah Walker steps onto the mound for the Mules, which means that Grayson Sin will have pitched .1 innings, facing 2 batters, and throwing 5 pitches.
Left fielder number 7, Grant.
So, along with Jaden Payne, both of those pitchers living the short life out there in the field. Cal Watkins Grant Jones, at the plate now. Left fielder starts it off 1-0 count. Swing, he went, strike 1. Jones 0 for 2 on the day. He's also got a strikeout and a ground out to accompany his recorded at-bats. Takes strike 2 there, so 1-2 count now for Jones. He's got to be playing defense at the plate. Check swing. Not close enough. That's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Jones, a junior out of Joplin, Missouri. During the regular season when he faced off against Central Missouri, played in 1 game on March 15th and went 0 for 1. Fouled off, keeps his at-bat alive. Still 2-2 count. Jones looking across his schedule this season. His best game was arguably the one against Missouri Southern just today. He went 2 for 2, but he strikes out there. Let's see the movement on this. Nice slider there. Great pitch from Jonah Walker. 2 down on the Ichabod's. Walker, first pitch, popped into left field, tracking and caught. So that'll be a fly out for Cal Watkins, and that'll end the 7th. We'll head into the last 2 innings. 12 outs to go here on the MIAA Network. Once. Seeing it's a double elimination tournament, Missouri Southern is flawless. On the mound, Jonah Walker returns for the Mules. Facing off against a pinch hitter, Shane Morrow. Morrow starts count off 0-2, his first at-bat of today. didn't see action in the first game yesterday. Hits a hard grounder to the shortstop. Fielded cleanly and thrown out at first. What a play there by Max Holy. Hard hit grounder. Takes 2 hops. Holy fields it on the dig.
Number 5, third baseman, Peyton
And gets it
McCarg.
there in time. Mules are rolling. Up now. Top of the lineup, Peyton McCarg. Starts count off 0-1. Walker from the windup. Inside for ball 1. So 1-1 count now. Walker delivers on the outside edge for strike 2. 1-2 count. McCarg 0 for 2 on the day. Had a walk, strikeout, and a flyout. This is his 4th appearance to the plate. The 1-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. And Walker gets a strikeout, his first or third of the game. Curveball sits in there. Getting almost to the dirt.
First baseman, Cale
Scooped up by the catcher, Sternello. And now Cale Savage to try and start things for his team once again. He's 2 for 3 with a home run, a ground out, and a single. Here's the 0-1. In there for strike 2. Savage down early, and Walker with plenty of pitches to work with. From the windup, the 0-2. Check swing, did he go? They'll say he did. And that will wrap up the bottom of the 8th. A 3 up, 3 down situation for the Mules, and we'll head into the 9th. Last inning of play, Mules lead by 8. Walker remains on the mound for the Mules, and looking forward, if the Mules manage to keep this lead alive, they've got 8 to work with. But if they do, they expect a good game tomorrow between them and the Lions. They played just 2 weeks ago, the Lions and the Mules. The Lions ended up losing game 1 and 3, but winning game 2, all of which within 3 runs. So really anyone's game for that championship final. I think the real doozy is going to be pitching, with Central Missouri having played extra games, and they'll have to play an extra one if they win the first one against the Lions tomorrow. That's asking a lot. It'll be a total of 5 games within 3 days. Hard to reuse pitchers that closely together. 1-2 count. Walker's pitch is hit right back up in between first and second, and that'll be a base hit. Forgot to mention, pinch hitter for Cash J is going to be Tegan Tamia.
Otto Jones.
Tamia came in today with an average of 308, and looking to bring that up, going 1 for 1. Up next at the plate is Otto Jones, so another pinch hitter here for the Ichabods. Jones swings and fouls it off for strike 2. has a runner on first. No outs. Looks to keep his team's hopes alive. Following Jones after that foul ball. On deck, warming up, it seems to be Trey Adams, which would be another pinch hitter. Jones pinch hitting for Hayden Priest. And following that will be a pinch hitter for Connor Scott. So, interesting seeing all these pinch hitters late in the game, maybe just trying to get them action in the tournament. Understanding that 8 runs is a little out of proportion, but Jones takes his base. Now puts Trey Adams in the box. And on deck is Seeger Holman, another pinch hitter. So looks like he subbed out the starting squad, as Jonah Walker will get a visit from the Mules assistant coach alongside Chase Heath. Quick timeout there. Trey Adams stepping in with a .255 average, appearing in his 26th game today. 47 recorded at-bats, scoring 11 runs, 12 hits, 3 of which doubles, and 8 RBIs. Outside for ball 1. 2 runners on. First and second, no outs. Adams. The 1-0 pitch. Hit to the first baseman, who flips it to second, gets the out there, but elects to keep the ball instead of throwing it to first. So 1 down, a runner on third and first.
For the Ichabods, number 30.
And it'll be Seeger Holman. On deck will be Grant Jones, so he won't be getting pinch hit for. Holman, first pitch to him is a strike. Sees it on the outside. Oh, 1. Walker. The pitch outside for ball 1. So they've got a run. A runner in scoring position. And a runner on first as well with 1 out. Making relatively good pace if they want to try and catch up to this Mules score. But Holman watches another go by. And now down in the count, 1-2. Good pitch there from Walker. And that'll be strike 3 on Seeger Holman. Has a couple words for the ump as he walks away, but
Number 7, left fielder, Grant Jones.
watched 3 go by, and he's been ejected. I believe Holman was just thrown out of the game. Here in the bottom of the 9th. 1-0 Wow. Not happy with the strike 3 call that was delivered to him. This late in the game, though. Two outs, runners in the corners. It'll be Grant Jones at the plate to keep the game alive. Take strike 1 there. Oh, 1 for Walker versus Jones. Takes ball 1 there. Jones on the season played 40 games and had 97 recorded at-bats. This will be his 98th if it goes in the book. Here's the pitch, 1-1. Make it 1-2. Walker, a mere 1 strike away from sending his team to the championship game in the MIAA Conference Tournament. Here's the 1-2. Fouled off. Jones keeps the at-bat alive. Here's the 1-2 again. Outside for ball 2. Jonah Walker. 2.2 innings. Up to 41 pitches. Giving up 1 hit and 5 strikeouts. In search of his 6th, and he gets it there. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The Mules are headed to the championship game. They've got a lot of work cut out for them, though. See them play tomorrow at noon against the Missouri Southern State University Lions. They'll have to win 2 in a row tomorrow in a doubleheader. If the Lions win the first one, that's it. So they claim the title. But this game final ending 9-1. And what a game. What a series of games that we've seen this weekend. Player of the game, probably Brennan Van Bruce again. Went 2 for 3 at the plate. Had some much-needed hits, and then got intentionally walked later on in the game for his 2nd walk of the game. But with that being said, that will wrap it up here on the MIAA Network. We appreciate your viewership and hope to see you back tomorrow for the championship game. Like I said, thanks again on behalf of me and the production crew. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.